friends, my name is Rakshita Ritesh and I am going to read a chapter from my science book named Animals and Their Young Ones. So let's get started. Learning checklist. Animals that lay eggs, animals that give birth to babies. Let's get started. The eggs belong to one of these animals. Take the animal to its eggs by drawing a line. Hen eggs. One of the characteristics of living beings is that they produce young ones of their own kind. This process is known as called reproduction. Some animals lay eggs from which the young ones hatch, whereas other animals give birth to young ones directly without laying eggs. Let us learn more about how animals reproduce. Animals that lay eggs. Animals that reproduce by laying eggs are called egg-laying animals. Examples are birds, frog, fish, snake, lizard, and insects such as cockroach and butterfly. Science in context. Egg-laying animals are also called oviparous animals. The eggs are kept in a warm place or the parent animals sit on the eggs to keep them warm. This process is known as incubation. Birds lay eggs in their nests and incubate the eggs by sitting on them until the eggs hatch into young ones. When the eggs hatch, chicks come out. They cannot fly as they are featherless and cannot see. The parent birds help them in feeding and take care of them until they develop feathers and learn to fly. Hens sitting on eggs to incubate them. Chicks hatching from eggs. Hen and chicks. Structure of an egg. Eggs of birds have the same kind of internal structure. The thin, hard outer layer that protects the contents of the egg is called the egg shell. The jelly-like white-colored substance that is present inside the eggshell is called the albumen. The yellow-colored substance present within the albumen is called the yolk. Eggshell, egg membrane, albumen, yolk, air sac. Structure of an egg. Science in context. Yolk is rich in nutrients such as fats, minerals, and vitamins, and albumen is rich in proteins. The yolk consists of the essential nutrients required for the development of a growing baby called an embryo. The embryo ultimately develops into a young one. The different stages of the development of an embryo into an adult are called the life cycle of an animal. Eggs, hatching, chicks, adults. Fish lay plenty of eggs in water at a time. Out of these, only a few develop into baby fish, as some of the eggs get eaten by larger fish and other animals. Generally, these eggs obtain warmth for incubation from the sunlight. Frogs. Similar to fish, frogs also lay a large number of eggs in water. These eggs appear a large cluster of jelly-like substance known as spawn. The young ones that hatch from these eggs are called tadpoles. Tadpoles look very different from the adult frog. The process of the transformation of a young one into an adult that looks completely different is called metamorphosis. After metamorphosis, the tadpole becomes an adult frog. Spawn, embryos, tadpoles, young adult. Life cycle of a frog. Butterfly. The life cycle of a butterfly has 4 stages. Butterfly lay their eggs on leaves. A small worm-like caterpillar hatches from the eggs. This stage is called larva. The caterpillar grows in size by eating the leaves of plants and develops a protective covering around itself. This stage is known as pupa. The pupa sheds its old skin many times. The process of shedding old skin by animals is called molting. Finally, the adult butterfly comes out from the pupa. Eggs, caterpillar, pupa, adult butterfly. Life cycle of a butterfly. Science in context. Maggot is the larval form of a housefly. Wriggler is the larval form of a mosquito. Grasshoppers and cockroaches. The life cycle of a grasshoppers and cockroaches involves three main stages. The tiny larvae that hatch from the eggs are called nymphs. The nymphs closely resemble their parent but do not have wings. A nymph undergoes molting several times and eventually develops into an adult. Egg, nymph, no wings. Adult, wings. Life cycle of a grasshopper. Reptiles. Reptiles such as snakes and lizards lay their eggs on the ground. Out of these eggs, only a few develop into adults with the help of the sunlight that provide warmth to these eggs. Some of the eggs are eaten by other animals. Revise and recall. Lizards reproduce by laying eggs. True. The eggs produced by all the birds have the same kind of internal structure. Fish lay only one egg in water at a time. The young ones that hatch from the eggs of frogs are called pupa. The animals that give birth to babies. Animals that give birth to young ones and suckle them with milk are called mammals. Dogs, cats, cows, monkeys, rabbits, elephants, kangaroos, giraffes, lions, and human beings are examples of mammals. Word web, suckle. Feed young ones with one's own milk. Warm-blooded. Maintain body heat even the surrounding is cold or hot. The complete development of a young one takes place inside the mother's body. The mother feeds the young ones with milk from her mammary glands after they are born. Science in context. Mammals are also called viviparous animals. Mammals have a well-developed brain. Most of them have hair on their body and most of them live on land. They breathe through their lungs. They are warm-blooded animals. Wonder. Bats are mammals even though they are able to fly like birds. Perched animals such as kangaroo and koala bear are examples of marsupials. Kangaroo with its jaw, cow with its calf. Revise and recall. State whether the following statements are true or false. Lizards reproduce by laying eggs. Some mammals such as dolphins and whales live in water. They are called aquatic mammals. They do not have hair on their bodies. They breathe through lungs and often come up to the water surface to breathe in air. They give birth to young ones similar to land animals. The young ones are fed thick milk like paste by their mothers. Science in context. Duck-billed platypus and spiny anthias reproduce by laying eggs, but they are still called mammals because they feed their young ones with their milk, have hair on their body and breathe through lungs. Mammals care for their young ones. Mammals take care of their young ones for a long time. They keep their babies clean and warm. They feed their babies and protect them from enemies. Most fish, reptiles and insects do not take care of their young ones. They lay their eggs in a safe place and leave the young ones to live on their own. Mammals take care for their young ones. Wonder. The tilapia fish carries its eggs in its mouth until they hatch. The small fish hide in the parent's mouth when they are faced with danger. Revise and recall. State whether the following statements are true or false. In mammals, the complete development of the young ones takes place inside the mother's body. Mammals do not have Mammals do not have well-developed brains. False. All mammals have hair on their body. False. Human beings do not take care of the young ones. False. Keywords. Incubation. The process of keeping eggs warm, often done by parent birds sitting on them until they hatch into young ones. Metamorphosis. The process of the transformation of a young one into an adult that looks completely different. Spawn. A cluster of eggs laid by a frog. Nymph. Larva of grasshopper and cockroaches. Caterpillar. The larval stage of a butterfly. Molting. The process of shedding old skin by animals. Mammals. Animals that give birth to young ones and suckle them with milk. Summary. Reproduction in animals by laying eggs. Birds, fish, frogs, butterfly, grasshoppers, cockroaches, reptiles. By giving birth. Mammals feed their babies with milk. Land animals, dogs, cats, cows, monkeys, rabbits, elephants, kangaroos, giraffes, lions, and human beings. Aquatic mammals, dolphins and whales. So friends, I hope you like the video and subscribe our channel. So thanks for watching. Until then, goodbye.